Hello everybody. It is Thursday, November 19th, 2015. Never fear, Mr. Opposite is here. Well, yesterday we started off good. We had 13 plays. It looked like we were going to go 9-4 early, but when I got home and checked everything, it looks like we ended up going 6-6-1. So once again, we did the splits like we did the other day, and I'd mentioned on a previous video that we're going to have that, and that's okay. You know, we paid $60 juice and had a full night of entertainment, and once again, what we want to stay away from is those big losing days, and we want to see a lot more of those 6-1 days like we had in the first week. So here we are, day 2 of the second week. We're going to try to start it off with a bang here. Our 8-day balance now is $1,080 with the Mr. Opposite Fund, going 46 winners, 32 winners, and 1 tie to date. Before we get our plays in today, I want to just talk real quick about sports touts and people, $100 million a year business that people throw away their money to get sports picks, to buy losers when they can pick them themselves. The hardest thing to do, once again, like I said, is to bet against yourself, but I can assure you, you don't have to do that anymore because Mr. Opposite's here to take care of that for you. So you just take my plays each day, bet the same amount on each game, never veer from that, don't get greedy. We talked about bankrolls and earlier deals. If you're going to start with 1,000, play 25 a game, a couple thousand, 50 a game, 3,075 a game, 4,100 a game, but don't get out of hand. You know, this is for fun. Bet your friends or whatever you do, but let's just see what we can do here and get after it here. All right. So, what we are going to do today is we've got a lot of stuff going on, and once again, talking about touts and those guys too, you get 1 or 2 games for the whole day. Like they've researched the heck out of it, and you're going to get 2 plays. With me, you'll have very few days where you have 1 or 2 plays. You'll have action going all the time, because that's what most hardcore gamblers and wagers like, is they like lots of action. And your bookie will like it too, lots of plays. That's what they like. So we can have our cake and eat it too here. So I think the more the merrier. The more games I like, the better, more chances you have of winning. Because like I said before, I've been able to pick losers since I was in the 5th grade, and it's never changed since then. I'm going to prove it to the world here now. That's why we're doing this. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to get after it today. There's college football. Unfortunately, didn't like any of the games, but I got good news, ladies and gentlemen. My buddy Brian, who's 24-1, those of you that have tuned in on earlier videos, going against themselves, he might be the true Mr. Opposite. He loves Tennessee tonight, and so does Mr. Opposite. So we've got Jacksonville here tonight, big. But unfortunately, we don't rate games. We don't put more on certain games. We play the same amount on every game. We don't ever veer from that whatsoever. So let me get my hands off of this. Okay, so here we go. There's our total at the top. For 8 days, we're going with Jacksonville in the NFL. NBA, we got 2 plays. Milwaukee Bucks plus 10.5, and the Clippers plus 7.5. And then college basketball, we're getting out of hand a little bit tonight, but that, once again, lots of plays is a good thing. Seton Hall, we're going over the total, over 148. Charlotte plus 3. We're going to go Utah under 141.5. Illinois State over 149. Boise State plus 12.5. Rice plus 10. We're going to go Iowa under 146.5. Santa Clara plus 8. Fresno State over 151.5. And SMU minus 6. So again, everybody, there they are, 13 free picks for today. I hope everybody's enjoying themselves. And let's always remember the 5 rules that we have here, okay? And it's what I ask from you, for me. Never play more than what you can wager or what you can afford to lose. Never ever wager more than you can afford to lose. Always play the same amount on every pick. And don't ever worry if the lines are different than what I've shown you there. Sometimes they'll go in your favor, sometimes they'll move against you. When it's all said and done, it's not going to matter. Don't be concerned with that, because I'm not real concerned with it myself. I don't. That's a very small factor. And all the picks that I give here, they are already the opposite of who I like. So you don't need to go see and pick the other play, this other side. All that is right there for you on that sheet. Those are exactly the teams that you want to play and the over-under totals that you want to play. All right, everybody. We're signing out here from Seattle Wall. We'll try to get back here early in the morning for Friday. Looks like we had a bunch of daytime action today I wasn't aware of. And please never ever forget that Mr. Opposite cares about you.